What's upper Ballhalla and Dub Nation? Thank you for joining us. I need to set up one more thing and we'll be good. We've got the play-by-play of the Valkyries and the Mercury coming right up, as we always do. The Valkyries signed a new player, Nadia Fingal, as a backup center, because that's exactly what we needed in some of our last couple losses to the Vegas Aces twice and Alyssa Smith and the Minnesota Lynx. Very tough teams, obviously championship contending teams, but at the same time, we were lacking in certain areas. I'm going to pull up the back screen. Here we go. We got referee assignments. I don't know the WNBA refs that well, so don't have any comments on them. But it's Fatu, Angel, and Aegon. I don't know them. And we will try and find the back screen with the box score right here. So pretty soon that'll go up. Box score's up. Game has started. We're about to tip off here. Let me see if I can delete this thing real quick. Container. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I'm so good at that. Just kidding. All right, I'm going to get the backup laptop started as well, and also get the backup live stream started as well so I can watch plays just in case. It's right side Veronica. Drives into the paint, floater good. Okay, so I'm going to get my notes set up as well. All right, we're 2.5 minutes into the live stream. Scroll down. Oh, Steele Chechi fouled. Rochant with the foul. And let me change my background real quick. There, a little bit more of a color match with our Discord server. Let's see, cool. We got everything up there. Kiah Stokes on the inbound. Hand off Gabby up top. Chechi left side. 3-ball, tough one. Missed it. Yeah, we settle. We love to settle. And they'll shoot a 3 right back. Okoa Makani with the 3. All right, Chechi gets in the paint, hangs and kick spray out to Kayla Thornton, missed the 3. Inside, Alyssa Thomas missed it. Kiah rebound. Try and catch up a little bit on my notes. Gabby to the nail. Jumper, no good. Wow, we don't run any plays. The announcer says she likes that look for Gabby. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Let's run some basketball. They miss a jumper. VB gets the rebound, pushes it up. Left side. Gabby over to Kiah, back to VB up top. Oh, Thomas is on her. She'll pop a 3 from deep. It's good. We still haven't run a play, but okay. I can't really complain. We're up 5-3. Five to 3, Valks. And Gabby steals it on a deflection. Our ball, of course. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Hand off to Gabby from Kiah. Down the lane, righty good. There's a play. Yay, we ran something. Seven three. And it's Rochant way out there on the left wing, looking inside, back out. Alyssa Thomas calls for a screen. To the nail. The WNBA's Zion Williamson. Handoff. It's a shot clock violation, as Cooper did get the handoff and drove righty lay. So honestly, thank you, Thomas, taking too long up top. Took a while to call a pick, move, and then DHO to Copper, too late. VB drives, kick it again from Kayla to Kiah Stokes for three, super open. So we've got a stranglehold on this game early on, luckily. And they swing it 2 times. 3 balls good. Natasha Mack corner. Good answer by Phoenix. And Gabby kind of reset everything up top, gets a pick from Kiah, draws the big spin. Oh, bounced on the rim 3 times out. And Copper to Makani, fouled by Chechi. A little too aggressive on the closeout. Wow, we got 30 concurrents. That's amazing. Daniel Barry's in the house. I didn't even tweet out the link. So glad to have you guys. And I know the W is very popular. And sometimes when it's on a local channel, it's hard to catch. So I appreciate you guys trusting me with the play-by-play today. Makani hits the first free throw. I'm trying to keep notes as well because I always do a recap, which of late, I haven't done a separate video recap, but I have done recaps in terms of just updating the description of this video into a recap. So in case you miss anything or in case you have a friend that missed it, just come right back to this live stream and look at the updated description about, 30 minutes or to an hour after the game. That's why I'm taking notes. All right, so there was a lane violation, and then she made the second one. VB, head of steam, down the lane, push shot, tough one against 2 other defenders, and they're going to get a touchdown pass out of this. Near travel, but I just don't know about this one-on-one style. Ten to 10. Chechi over to Gabby. Brochant is on her. Kick it to Veronica. Another tough shot. Yeah, I'm getting tired of these high degree of difficulty offensive possessions, but I've become a little bit numb to it in terms of just this is what we are. This is the identity that Nakase has. At some point, I got to blame the coach. Jumper good. Makani got to her spot. We're down 12-10. Gabby gets the pick from KT, swing it over to Kiah, handoff Chechi. Gets the pick from Kiah. Kiah doesn't roll until later, and Chechi throws the ball out of bounds. At least we ran something, but kind of ugly. Chechi's not the best passer on those rolls. We've seen this quite a lot, actually. I mean, not quite a lot, but it's not rare. I've seen this before. And Kiah, to her, it's not all Chechi's fault. I mean, you had a couple days of practice. I don't know. At least one day with 2 days off. and Kiah rolled late as well. So there's a timeout. We're down 10 to 12. Let's update the score down here. Oh, this is super slow here. So I'll just rewind my backup live stream to check the time remaining. 4:45 or something like that. $4:41. The good news is we're only down 2. Nakase had said at practice that she was disappointed with the team's effort. So she called out players. She had film session. And yeah, I honestly, I remember a box out, a non-box out by Kayla Thornton against A'ja Wilson. But to me, the last couple games have been about inability to guard their MVP or their, first team All NBA player, A'ja Wilson inside, and Alyssa Smith, also Olivia Miles, but she had missed a ton of threes during the season. So Nakase's scouting report was let her shoot threes. That broke down, and we didn't have the right identity to adjust on that. So, yeah, I actually wrote about all these identity problems over on letsgowarriors.com. So that's that's this one with the Zaza in the title. So go check that out. Letsgowarriors.com. It talks about the Spurs and it talks about the Warriors and the Valkyries in terms of the identities. Young identities, but at least we have an identity, and that's defense. But we don't have an identity on offense. Oh man, I couldn't fit the whole. Here we go. Let's try that again. Boom. Hope that fits. Yeah. All right. So here they come. I'm going to keep it on their team for now. Bonner's in the game. Thomas, kick it out. One more swing. Attack by Nogic. I guess it's Nogic. Gabby with the reach-in foul. So side inbound. Up top, Nogic finds Bonner on the curl. Fadeaway nail, no good over Kiah. Rebound Thomas, no surprise there. Reload to Nogic. Another rebound by AT. Come on. I need to see some tape on that one. Another reload. This time we got the rebound. Janelle got the rebound. 3-ball Gabby. Wow, that's an early shot. We just don't care about offense. We really don't. One pass. Brochant comes right back. Left runner. 10 to 14. And it's VB going to go one-on-one. Kick it to Chechi. Of course, she's going to shoot the three. It's an air ball. Kiah saves it. Right to Phoenix. Right to Thomas. Touchdown pass. Gosh. Timeout. Nakase. Very bad shot selection, but they've not really changed that over the course of, a season. Pretty disappointed with this stuff because we just see it over and over again and we don't see any adjustments. And it's Nakase's fault, in my opinion. You gotta evolve a little bit. Timeout stays in the arena. And that, again, that's Chechi. Man, they should sub out Chechi. She's not even running back on that one. Lazy by Chechi. But that's the thing is, Nakase can always say, "Oh, you didn't run back. That's bad." Well, your offense created the bad defense as well, so you're equally responsible. So it's shared blame. Now, Chechi definitely should be subbed out. That was very bad. Just watching your air ball go out of bounds while they run a fly pattern. That's horrible basketball at every level. But come on, Nakase, can we run something? We're running something here. Screen for VB by KT. Nail, kick it. Kyla. Yay, Kyla didn't settle. But it's now back again down to VB to go one-on-one. Left side, score it. I don't know what it is. Just we're unable to get the first set. So late one-on-one lefty. Just broke a drought for nearly 4 minutes. 3-ball Bonner long rebound for us. And VB's way up top. Here comes the pick. Goes head tap, so that's one-on-one. Kick it to Kayla Thornton, 3, good. I don't know. I don't think this offense is sustainable. And kick spray out to Brochant. Offensive rebound by Mac. And VB, tough defense. Brochant throws it away because it was going to be a shot clock violation. We got fast break. Tip Hayes leaves it for Janelle. So that's what we do is our defense creates offense. That's the number one choice. Defense creating offense. Now drive kick. Nogic steps out of bounds. So yeah, that last steal was Janelle disrupt. All right, so it's 17-16 all of a sudden. VB up top. We're up by 1. Drive, strong, foul. Lexi held with the foul. So she'll go to the line. Well, we'll see, right? If the new guy, if Nadia Fingal can make a difference on defense in terms of staying big with Kiah out, we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't expect her to play much tonight, and Letitia Amihir had a great game against the Mercury last time, so maybe their second unit just, once Mac comes out, maybe. So 19-16, both free throws made. Held, drive, good. Actually, that's not held. That's Nogic. Didn't get a chance to look at that defense. Try to look at it on my laptop with one eye on the game. Yeah, VB just got beat. Oddly. All right, Janelle, right side, sidestep 3 with the clock late. Drills it. Klay Thompson style. (22-18). Nogic deep, missed it. Tap out. We didn't box out again, but we're kind of small with KT playing 5 or Janelle playing the 5, 4-5 there. Nogic kills her own dribble, so KT's all over it. Kick it to Held. And Held beats Kiah right side, a rare mess up by Kiah. And, Nakase tracks these things, so you can, the extra dismay by Kiah there. It's going to show up on the film and the competition within the team. VB checks out. That means Caitlin Chen's in. So anyways, Kiah had to foul, and we're not in the penalty yet. So actually, that was a pretty good foul. And Chen's going to be driven on by Nokic. Kick spray, held three, no good. Tip. It goes to Janelle. She loses it. Good hustle. Oh man, Mac got the steal, and Bonner smokes a layup at the buzzer. Oh man, a little messy, but I'm rewatching the play right now on the laptop. It was just Janelle with a good rebound, then smoked it. Lost ball to Held. Mac to Bonner, smoke lay at the buzzer. 22-18. We escape 22-18, end of Q1. Let's check out our Discord server, which, by the way, we've got a super awesome Let's Go Valkyries feed, which is technically still in the Let's Go Warriors Discord, but I'll move it when we're done with the deluge of Warriors stuff. Now, most of you would probably think that there's no Warriors news, but there actually is. There's tons. I've been posting a lot of roster movement stuff. I've got another one in the pipeline. Jimmy went to party in Colombia, so people are active, and it still leaves me with a lot to do, and I don't think I'll get out of it, especially with the NBA draft coming up and then Summer League right after that. Actually, the NBA draft, free agency, and a lot of deals. Actually, before that, Giannis is probably going to get traded, then the draft, then more trades, then free agency, deluge of trades, then Summer League, California Classic, and then after that, Summer League in Vegas, and then I've got a family thing after that. So August, I'll be able to devote everything towards Let's Go Valkyries. By the way, we need to take a quick commercial break, so hang tight. Commercial break every end of the quarter. Now, if you're on Let's Go Valkyries, which is a different stream, you don't get the commercial breaks every end of quarter. You might, but it's a little different. So Let's Go Valkyries stream, if you want to check that out. It's the same. There's the link. It's exactly the same as this, as is the one on Substack, which let's check if anybody hopped on. Nope, 0 on Substack so far. That's okay. All right, so Discord, we have a Let's Go Valkyries text channel is what they call it. And it has automatic feeds from Twitter, from all of our beat writers like Kenzo, and just others, and all over the WNBA. So you're going to see a lot of other stuff coming in from other arenas around the WNBA. Veronica with 9 points. All right, we're back to the game. I can now scroll down a bit now that I've memorized some of the Mercury. Up top, Nogic, left side Held to Mac. I mean, not Mac. That was the new one. Copper. Kiah Copper, sorry. I thought Kiah Copper was a little bit skinnier than that, but she's a problem. She's got a big body. So layup good. Not how you want to start if you're a defensive team like us. Janelle with a tough one. Oh, here we go again. 20 to 22-20, Valkyries. And a 3-ball missed rebound KT. 3-ball was missed by Carter. Keontae Carter. Oh, what a name. Caitlin Chen setting everything up way deep. Making sure there's space while she gives out instructions. Got a quick pick and switch. Nothing happened there. And then a dribble handoff. KT down the lane, reaching on Kiah Copper. So we finally got some good action. So it was Kyla to, Kyla DHO to KT. Lefty foul, Copper. Well, I was a little worried about this game, but now that Thomas has not exerted her will on the game yet, she still can. Seems like a winnable game. I look at the aces and Asia's dominance over us. Like I don't know how we beat the aces, plus Jackie and Chelsea and all of them. Wow, Caitlin Chen with a foul on a screen that I almost don't mind because Thomas went head of steam downhill. So a little reaching. Nakase doesn't like it, but you got to be aware of the Thomas downhill play. Here comes the inverted screen. And Chen, that's her counters to give the physicality. Lexi held, fade away, missed it, saved it right to Kyla. And Caitlin Chen has the ball over to Tip Hayes. That was a good inverted screen defense we just saw. Tip Hayes just eating clock up there. Why do we do this? Hayes to the lane, got an and one out of it. That's good, but then that just encourages her to eat clock again and, lollygag out there and go one-on-one again. Oh, whatever. But we saw last week that Nakase's strategy has been clear out, go one-on-one. And it's simple, I don't think we have the veteran ability to, come up with super awesome plays. Plus, we don't have an Asia Wilson, a fulcrum, a gravity guy like the Aces, but Becky Hammond runs some damn nice shit for the Aces. Thomas with the push shot. We always let that one go, but she made that one. Well, Caitlin Chen lost the ball. Right to Carter. That's not good as a backup point guard. And Carter draws a foul on Caitlin. Oh, that's going to be on Charles, says the announcer. Chen lost ball. Let me watch that one in further detail as we're shooting free throws here. Let me see. Got the switch and just got picked. The announcer saying get into your actions quicker. Not that one. Just Caitlin Chen just lost the ball. There's no getting into that one quicker. She was going pretty quick. You just got to execute. You can't have Janelle set you a pick and then lose the ball right away. KT got pushed on the rebound. Yep. Thomas picks up a ticky-tack. Thank you, Thomas. Oh, there's only one, though. Or 0. Let's see if that turns into 1. Does this turn into 1 or what? They're not going to call it? 27-24 up by NFL field goal. Did we give her a foul or not? Let's look at the play-by-play. Nope. No foul call on that one. So, okay. Thomas can just push Janelle, whatevs. Janelle drives, by the way. Carter knocks it out of bounds. We got a blob coming up, baseline out of bounds, or a bloob, or a blib. Not really a blob. Gabby running a set and over to Tip Hayes in the corner. Out to Janelle. Whoop, Carter bit for some strange reason, and Janelle easily went by her foul. So that was no foul on Thomas on the rebound. That sucks. Oh, Nakase is going to call W. Let's check out what this W side out is. Let's see. Inbound to Janelle, over to VB, who would come in for Chen. Oh, quick sub on the Chen. Oh, post up KT, down low against Carter. Okay. Lob entry VB. Chen sub out to KT versus Carter on off-ball switch. Gabby with the rebound as they miss. Mercury miss. Gabby to the paint. Strong finish. Timeout, Mercury. Yeah, I like that last play. The entry pass to Kayla, though we're small. Actually, just held needs to make those. So Held missed a baseline jumper that we were scrambling on defense. So smoke baseline J as VB and Ja got confused on defense. Gabby 94 with contact, no call, and a timeout. And we are up 31-24. Touchdown. 31-24, Q2 with 6:44. Sometimes better be, lucky and a little bit good than good. Lucky in terms of Held just smoked the baseline jumper after Veronica and Janelle were confused on defense who to cover in transition. And then Held missed it. Rebound Gabby. Gabby's got 94 feet head of steam. And they pick up, the wrong pickup on Gabby. They don't stop ball. And Gabby scores. And that's credit to Gabby. Just very athletic, fast, and strong. So that is the extra added dimension that we didn't have last season. Thank goodness we have that. But I think we're still one step away, obviously. I mean, this is expansion year number 2, so I'm in no hurry to find the matchup against the Asia Wilsons of the world, against the Nalissa Smiths of the world, which will then become, for the Lynx, the Nafisa Colliers of the world. We beat the Liberty, but they've got to figure out, Brianna Stewart, and they didn't have Sabrina to stretch out the defense in that one. But that is definitely our Achilles heel right now, is that big, that's mobile and can score. So when another team has a mobile big that can score, we have trouble. Thomas over to to Held, kick it, Three ball Copper, no good. Rebound Hayes. KT and Alyssa Thomas went to wrestling and they got KT. I don't mind it when it's against Alyssa Thomas because she's a load. That's okay. So side inbound, just don't do it again. I'll let you do it maybe twice. Oh, okay. So the ref just barked out that there's 3 team fouls on the Valks, I think is what she said. Yep. Oh, cool. They got fouls this quarter on it. I've got to ice my elbow. Whoops. Copper goes a strong right. Gabby fouled and won, and she complains to the ref. Wait a minute. So it was a fake handoff. That's a rare mess up of Valkyries defense, especially with Gabby. Just goes to show you, even the defensive player of the year might have, a brain fart every now and then. It's part of the game. (31-27). Handoff, Tip Hayes. She waits and waits and waits again. Crossover, bye-bye, score it. Okay, if you're going to do that, okay. I just, as a coach that loves X's and O's, I would prefer some ball movement, but that's just me. Thomas misses an elbow shot, Gabby rebound, and we're off to the races. And Gabby with the, that would have been a sweet pass to Veronica, but it got kicked by Copper. (33-27). Tip Hayes on a heater. She's kind of like, Bones Highland. Like, when she's hot, you got to just ride it. Copper comes out. Let's scroll down to the Valkyries here. Look at Kayla plus 10. Tip Hayes. We're running some kind of action here. Finds Veronica. Open for 3. In rhythm, good. McConaughey was late getting there with the action that we ran. And pick and roll, Mac, Thomas, kick it out. 3 ball, no good. Thomas, another rebound. That was McConaughey with the 3. Thomas wanted Bonner to move. Bonner didn't move, so they settle for 3, miss it. So our ball. And it is 36-27. Yeah. Oh, Tiffany Hayes is hurt again. Oh, no. Let me try and see what happened. They're taking a timeout. Okay. Hayes bopped in the head by Bonner on rebound out of bounds. So we got a timeout. 36-27, 5-13. 36-27, 5-13. What's up, Gar News? Good to have you. Not a lot of people saying much in the comments. That's fine. Oh, how many points does Gabby have? 2 or 0? Oh, wait. Points is over here from ESPN. 4. 2 for 5. Tip Hayes injured again. Boy, she goes down, once every 3 games. I mean, she's a tough cookie and everything, but I mean, literally, there will be an injury timeout for her once every 3 games. But, I used to be one of those guys in high school that always, you know, hustling here and there, skinny, not a lot of meat on the bones. Every little elbow here or there is going to knock you out. So, surprising me, Tip Hayes has been this skinny for so many years in the league. Whatever, just body type. Maybe it's just hard to grow some muscle. That's okay, but that's what you're gonna get. But we have her in there for veteran leadership and breaking down people from the top. It's probably not going to break down anybody in the first unit, but as far as second unit and bench players, she's pretty good. Oh, was it Mac that hit her? Yeah, that was Mac. Oh, it was Bonner. Yeah, Bonner elbowed to the face, but it was inadvertent. Kayla Thornton over to Chechi. Better run back on defense these days, Chech. Kick it back out to Gabby, sizing up Bonner, kills her dribble, finds Veronica. Now you're late shot clock, and she shoots it, and they will call a foul. Oh, Veronica got hit in the face. Interesting. Grenade, VB, 3. They might want to challenge that. Connie foul. Ref says 2 shots. I'm going to rewatch this. I didn't see anything. No, her foot was not on the line. Way behind, so I don't know what's up with that. Kind of a ghost foul, but not to say VB didn't get hit in the eye. Maybe she got hit in the eye. I don't know. So we got away with that one. Ghost foul. 38-27. And it's McConney over to Thomas. Thomas and KT drives in. Body. Banker, no good. Wanted a foul. Nothing there. Kiah, rebound outlet. VB. Right hash mark. Pick and roll. Kick it to Gabby. Gabby drive on Bonner. Runner good. Wow, she can just take Bonner like that. No problem. Wow. 40-27. I think it's a 9-0 run. Mac on the catch. Missed it. Kiah rebound. Outlet VB. VB and Kiah pick and roll. Downhill. Kick spray. Deflected out of bounds by Thomas. Need Mac to score. So far, not too good. She's got, 3 points? Gabby at the nail again. Missed that one. Chechi, good rebound. Oh, it went off the... Okay, the other ref is going to tell the main ref that it went off of the Mercury on that one. KT, nope. We run a baseline inbound over to Kiah, over to Gabby. Kick it to VB, kick it to Kayla, fake a three, drive in, 2-ball missed. And Kiah Stokes fouls Natasha Mack, even though that looked clean on the catch. I'm going to check my laptop, double check that. Oh, here it is. Oh, left arm is probably on her back. So Mack will go to the line. Missed a free throw. Mack with 10.3 points per game. Wow, 70% field goals and 8 rebounds. She makes that one. Here comes VB. Makani on her. Flare out by Gabby. Screen by Kiah. Drive down the lane. Oh, nice pass to VB, and she's fouled from behind. And are we in the bonus? Yes. 3:15 to go. Both teams in bonus. So good set there. We finally ran some offense. I don't know. I guess you get green light to do whatever you want. Pickup style for the first quarter. Then we'll run some plays. So the defense is holding up because holding them to 28 points, that's pretty damn good. Misses the second free throw, though, so we're at 41-28. Valkyries with 3:08 to go. Here comes Copper and Gabby. Screen, double screen, handoff from Thomas, down the lane, kick spray, extra pass, 2-ball Makani, good. You wonder why don't they just run that all game? Thomas and Mack with the action. Pun intended. Whoop, they forgot to guard Gabby for 3. Splash. That is a mess up by Bonner. (44-30). Entry pass tipped away by Chetch and out of bounds. Yeah, Bonner guarded the wrong player, and it was also, was it Mack or Copper? It was Copper. Bonner was frustrated. So you ask Bonner, it should have been Mack on the switch. Anyways, it's Makani inside of Bonner. KT all over that. Good entry pass to Thomas. Shot clock violation, clean, no foul on Kiah. Thomas isn't happy, yelling at the ref. Announcers crediting Chechi. Yeah, it was. No, but it was still Kiah Stokes. Handoff. Kiah to Gabby downhill, missed it, smoked it. She claps her hands in frustration. And Makani on the pick and roll with Thomas goes out of bounds. And Thomas yells at the ref. I was watching that the whole way. She gets hit with the tee. She's still mad at the previous block by Kiah. Gabby, Tech, free throw good. 45-30. And they're going to have a heated conversation still. Thomas, one of the fieriest players in the W. She can be, though. Built like a football NFL linebacker. Copper, tough 3, missed it. Thomas a rebound, threw it away though, as Mac wasn't ready to catch it. Chechi was right there, gets a free steal out of it. And it's VB working up top. Screen Kiah, threw it away. Uh-oh, might be a take foul. It is immediately called. VB screwed up with the jump pass. Copper hits the free throw. 45-31. So we traded technicals. Bonner comes out. Nogichin. And it's McConney and VB. Left hash mark. Over to Nogic up top. Here comes the pin down for Copper. Deflected away by KT. Bad pass. VB slows it down. We got 1 minute to go. Up 14. Screen Chechi. Got the switch on a Nogic. Drives. Fouled by Nogic. So Veronica will go to the free throw line. Chance to make it a 16-point game. Made the free throw, but there was a whistle right when she shot it. Oh, Copper's going to get a tech. Phoenix unraveling. So does that free throw count or not? They have not counted it yet. Tech on Copper. So does Gabby get to shoot the techs? It's going to be KT. Okay. Kayla's like, no, let me shoot it. I want to get in rhythm. Missed it. Come on. Come on, KT. Gabby. All you need is one more point? That's amazing. After a 27-point game outing? Wow. I think she got 27 last game, right? VB now. I just have a thing with, wanting to shoot the tech and then you go up and you miss the tech. Come on. Thomas brings it up. So VB's got 17 points. Wow. Gabby's got 10 first half points. All right. At the elbow is Mac. Hand off Thomas. DHO Nogic to the nail or to the elbow. Nothing there. She just didn't want to shoot that one. Maybe 2 for 1 here. Thomas on the pick and roll. Kick it back out. Copper for 3. No good. And pushed. Mac got pushed. So go to the line. VB with the foul. Let's make sure VB is safe with the fouls. 2 fouls. Don't pick up a cheapie. 31.5. Missed a free throw. Bucket good. We're up by 15. We got 28 seconds left. We got 8-second differential. And V will set things up. Key is going to wait to set the pick. It's going to be Chechi setting the pick. And got the switch to held. VB running start inside the paint, spin, fade, good. No match. Four seconds left. Here comes Copper. Euro step. Smoked it against Kiah. She actually beat Gabby. 49-32 halftime. Not bad. Not bad, Kiah. What should we talk about at halftime? Do we want to talk about Warrior stuff or what? GSV 49-32 halftime. Cool. I guess we're, matchup wise, we match up well against any team that doesn't have a dominant center. Sorry for the Mac fans, not that dominant. What should we talk about? What should we talk about? Warriors roster moves, NBA draft, or Valkyrie stuff. Or we can do NBA finals. Let's see. Let's go to our Discord. Let's pin the Discord sign up at the top. Is it pinned already? No. Free Discord server. Go sign up here, and then you'll get access to the WNBA feed, which is right here. So let's pin this one. Let's take a quick commercial break. 60 seconds. Be right back. Oh. Yeah, why? Here's a, can we?
Opportunity.
Nope, that's TV broadcast. Can't do that one. Who was on the roster last year for this Phoenix Mercury? Phoenix, actually, let's go to BK Ref. Basketball Reference. Alyssa Thomas. And let's look at the team last year. No, not this year, last year. Connie Brown, Copper. Who'd they lose? Haley Jones. Oh, Satu Sabali. Yeah. And Westbeld. And a little bit of luck. They missed Sabali that much? Interesting. NBA draft is actually it's 33%. Nobody wants to talk about Warriors moves. Well, I'll probably go with NBA draft because I do want to eventually do a video on this. We've done already some videos on the draft, so let me show you what we got as we are in halftime of the WNBA game. 1 hour mark. So we have done already 2 draft primers. The latest and greatest is right here where we examined Yaxel, Burries, Phylon, Ament, Carr, Mara, and tons more. And that was with our resident draft guy, Eric G, which I didn't put the picture on here because there were already too many people, but in the draft primer 1.01, there he is, Eric G of NBAdraft.net. So draft primer 2.0, go check that out. There's the link. And the first thing that we learned with Draft Primer 1.0 is that there are different tiers in this draft. For example, everybody knows this, the first 4 picks are like the first tier, and then the next, I'd say up to 5 through 10, there's some variance, but that is another tier. And then after that is like 11 and onward. You look at various mock drafts. The one that I like to use is Eric G's NBADraft.net, although it's not his per se. That's just who he works for or helps out. NBADraft.net. Let's see who they've got, if they changed anything. They had us picking Hans Steinbach. Yeah, this has been the way it has been. No, actually, Steinbach was 10 before. So who bumped in? Oh, they had us with Braden Burries. Looks like Braden Burries has got some intel that'll push him up. And I need to send a message. Let me text Eric G right now to talk about that. So latest NBA draft.net mock has Burries moving up to 8. Is that due to intel? Okay, so that's a change. So now this is sort of a mixture of intel and big board. Big board meaning just who NBADraft.net thinks is a better pick, best player available type of stuff. So they've got Acuff at 5, Michael Brown at 6. Ament has shot up to 7. Burries at 8. Wagler is now pushed down. He was at 5, as high as 5. Kingston Flemings is also down as Burries and Ament and Acuff and Brown move up a tiny bit. That means Hans Steinbach went down from 10 to us at 11. This is still in flux, though, because there's very little intel at this point. After that is Yaxel. After that, Carr. Phylon's all the way down to 14. I saw him at 11 at one point. Alan Graves is up. Adai Mara is kind of fluctuating for them. They're not too high on bigs in general because they're more injury prone. We talked about that in the first draft primer. Cenac looks like he's made a leap. Morris Johnson looks like he's moved up. Our loyal follower, Bruce, loves Kareem Lopez. He's been pushed all the way down to 19. And you can see kind of the rest of that. We talked about Bennett Sturtz in our primer because that was like a type of guy that Steve Kerr would love. Really good analytics type of player. But yeah, I don't have too much to add to this. The next video that I want to do, I mean, I don't have much to add to this without more intel from Eric G. But the next thing that I would want to do is talk about who I would pick at 11. First of all, anytime you see a trade rumor out there where the Warriors are trading their 11th pick out, I just don't think that's a good idea. We need to, if anything, move up, but we're not going to move up because I don't see any of these guys. Atlanta, maybe, I mean, if Dallas moves out of 9, then they're getting, 12 and 17 from OKC. Or, like all of these teams kind of want to keep their pick, it seems like. And so we can talk about Heinz Steinbach at some point. But I, first of all, want to just say that we got to keep our pick because this 11th pick, just like we said in previous videos on this channel, in any other draft, it's like the 7th or 8th pick. Like, that's how good the top 4 is. Any one of these 4 could be the number 1 pick. You think about that, the guys at 5 and 6 might even be number 1 in a bad draft or an average draft. Like, you would probably pick more than a handful in here ahead of Zachary Rissache, for example. So I'm just saying that this 11th pick for us, we're going to get a good guy. We're going to get a keeper. So just keep it. I've already said in the Get OKC's pick video right here that we should try and get another pick in the first round. Now, getting another pick in the first round, you can't just go and say, oh, let's go get another pick in the first round. What you need to do is you need to make sure the new salary here fits into the scheme of things. So I've been touting going after Kawhi and LeBron together and using a non-taxpayer mid-level to retain DeAnthony Melton and using a reasonable discount by Draymond. Now, this sheet right here is for next summer, which I have a video lined up for that, but this is the real moves we need to make, and we have 2 picks here. So that's the first thing I want to get out of the way is I would definitely want to have another pick because these guys in here, they're going to be impact players. They can make a difference. Even maybe down in the 20s. Let's just get younger ASAP. That's a way to get younger, is to have 2 picks in this very deep draft. Again, if you're picking like 20th, it's as if you have the 16th pick. So it's a good draft. All right. That's the first thing. Now, the main thing I want to say is eons ago, I made a video saying that I personally love Yaxel. If you scroll down on our video list, it's somewhere here. Now, this was during the time of the NCAA tournament. So it was not a time when Yaxel was thought of as going at 11 or 12. Here it is. See how long ago this was? 2 months ago. Well, guess what? Yaxel now seems to be falling to us. Go ahead and pick Yaxel. The reason why, which is something, the reason why is I got a little bit of insider information now. I've said this before on this channel, so this is sort of not new, but maybe you're hearing it for the first time. Yaxel, there was one game, and I found out which game it was. I was told that there was one game where Yaxel, there was a guy on the other team that was going off on Michigan. And what Yaxel did was he said, let me guard that guy. He took the bull by the horns, and he wanted to make a difference on the defensive end on this guy. It was the Maryland game. That guy was David Coit. David Coit is a 5'11" shooting guard or point guard, combo guard. He went off. I think he had 8 threes in that game. I think by halftime he had like 6 threes or something like that. I need to look it up. And I'll add to this video later, but there is an article written by the Michigan Wolverines student newspaper that talks a little bit about that. And so I was able to find some highlights of the game. You could even see Yaxel at one point pick up David Coit full court. They won the game. They turned it around. They were like down by 8, as much as 8, and then they turned it around and won by double digits. I'm just saying that there's not a lot of college players or young players that would actively say, no, let me stop this guy. I got this guy. right? So I think that's rare. That's a rare intangible of a lot of college players. You think about, who here wouldn't want um who here wouldn't want like Stephon Castle, right? Look at that archetype. Stephon Castle, man, we can watch him tomorrow night. Like, this guy is poised. This guy has fire. This guy makes a lot of turnovers too. So there's that part. But all in all, he's solid and he's locked in, and that's what you want. Yaxel is not only locked in and maybe he's a different player, but he has that intangible of leadership. So I wanted to throw that out there. But we're right back to this WNBA game, so we got to watch this game. So come back at a later time to see the end of that essay. All right, we got a steal, and I think it was Chechi. Let me see if I can find it. 3-ball, KT missed. No, it was just Mac lost the ball. And then Thomas scores. So Q3, 9:17 mark, Thomas scores. And before that, it was Gabby shooting a nail shot. Now she's going to use a Kiah screen for a 3. I didn't know Gabby was this offensive-minded. 52-34. All right. Mid-post, Mac. Turns around, VB tips away a lead pass, but it goes right back. Mac reset up top, and it's a shot clock violation. Mac was out of her range. Whoever bet on Mac to score the points, I don't know. She doesn't look offensive-minded at all. So great defense by VB last time. And Gabby gets the ball again, gets another screen by Kiah down the left side, kick it to Chechi. Chechi drive, and they read her kick. It's Brochant, 3-ball good. Makani. Chechi screwed up. And up top, Gabby's going to reset. One-on-one Copper. Up steps Mac, and then Kiah blows by Mac. Tough right to left drive. And Gabby picks up another foul, another cheapo one. Well, that's too bad. $7:48 to go. Let me change me back to smalls. They score again. I look up and they just scored. Phoenix. Gabby 3 fouls, by the way. Handoff, Gabby and Kiah. And that was a Alyssa Thomas catch on the elbow. Veronica inside, push shot too hard. Rebound, Mac to Thomas. Thomas better stop ball. She swings it over, and now she posts up on KT. One-on-one, fadeaway. It's missed. Rebound, KT. Outlet, VB. Right side. Screen, Kiah. Kick it to KT. Dribble handoff to Chet. Chet squares up Thomas. Reset back up to Veronica. To Kiah at the elbow. To Gabby. Gabby uses it. Shoots a 3. Air ball this time. Late shot clock. Thomas. Oh, barrels into Chechi, but Chechi was moving. That was a freight train. Got to be careful not to let Thomas get going. Are they going to give shooting foul? No. Side out. Gabby comes out because of the 3 fouls. Let's hope we can hold up the fort here. Tip Hayes back in. So I wonder, is Tip the, or is it Janelle? Janelle's in there as well. Well, pick and roll. Thomas got the ball back. Timeout, Nakase. Thomas heating up. $52-41. Yeah, we were super confused on that one. Q3 with 6:26. Still up by 11, though. We ended up with the poll with the draft being the least voted, and that's what I talked about. Oh, it was leading when I went in there. Kind of like the California governor race. Anyways, Valkyrie stuff, huh? And NBA Finals. NBA Finals, I don't know. It's just, I think New York, I think yesterday the Knicks gave it away, honestly. You start the game throwing the ball to the other team and out of bounds so many times, and then you start the third quarter, you do the same thing. So you dug a hole twice. Now they were up by 7 at halftime, so maybe the third quarter for the Knicks wasn't so much digging a hole, but you don't start quarters in the NBA Finals by throwing the ball out of bounds or over fouling the other team. So that's a recipe for disaster. And yet they were still in the game because they're gamers. They will never give up. And yeah, you know, the Knicks just need to realize that and protect the ball in the beginning. And they do that, they should be fine. Now, Wemby did wake up and go down low and scored a lot of paint points. So there's that too. But just figure out the turnover problem first, and then you should be all right. Because at the end of the day, Jalen Brunson can save you. So I don't know. I don't really do predictions because it ruins the fun of it. I am rooting for the Knicks. I have selfish motives. The selfish motive is that I need to do more draft videos for you guys, and to go like draft Yaxel. Yes, definitely draft Yaxel, because he's like Draymond 2.0, in my opinion, from an intangible standpoint. And those guys don't come along that often. For example, Draymond himself. So I want to do more draft video essays. I have done some research on Hans Steinbach, and yeah, I hope to do that, but I need the Knicks to do the gentleman's sweep so I can work on that. All right, kick it to KT. Hand off to Janelle. 3-ball over Thomas. Oh, line drive good. Klay Thompson style. Nothing Alyssa Thomas can do. $55-41. Thomas, post up. It's Charles. Good double by Chechi. Drive. Oh, good recovery by Chechi. Thomas uses her muscle. Lefty, lay, and one against Kyla. Too strong. Not much you can do about that either. So now it is, what's the score? 55-43 with the free throw coming up. Our threes tonight are much better than the other night. 8 for 15 on threes. $18 for 34 overall. Wow. That means on twos, we are 11 for 20 on twos. That's impressive. Also much better than last game, but last game was against Vegas. Left side, Veronica, one-on-one, bucket good, and one on Nogic. Like, they just can't stop her. She's too Josh Hart-like. Banker and one. Nogic had no answer. So if you can't stay in front of the Valkyries, you're in trouble. But if you can, you got a good chance. 58-43. Like the aces, they know how to stay in front of us. 3-ball, Brochant. Good. VB brings it up. And this time it's Makani. Here's a screen from Kyla. Got the switch to Nogic. Nogic backing up. Passes it to KT for 3 on the shade over by Makani. Rebound Thomas. Outlet Makani. One more. 2 more. Drive all the way to Thomas again. Spin on KT. Banker good and one. No. Thomas is going to yell at the ref, but she cannot pick up another tech. It's not going to count. Oh, did they give her the and one? We're lining up for free throws. I don't think we're in bonus yet. Yep, they gave her the and one. $58-49. Look out. Be careful. 9-point game. They finally cracked the double digits. High screen, Kyla. VB downhill left side. Euro step on Nogic. Tough one, missed it. Got it back. They call a foul on Nogic again, and Nogic is like, what? Veronica having a field day out there with little resistance on containment. Already 10 free throws. Missed it, though. And yet it's still, 80% free throw shooting. That's not bad. 22 points for Veronica. If we can keep us in the, top 6 in the league, we might be able to get both Veronica and Gabby into the All-Star game, but we'll see. Kayla Thornton, no chance. She's just, last season, she did well. Oh, Thomas. Oh, wait. No, it was a bad screen by Held. Thomas barreled into VB. But that wasn't a call. It was a bad screen by Held. Yeah, Held just went in there and checked Kyla. No need to do that, considering Thomas already had the switch. Hayes, one-on-one. She loves it to come in and just go one-on-one. Kyla Charles miss. KT rebound. Rebounding foul on Held. Held can't believe it. Are we in bonus yet? No. Let me see what happened. Oh, she grabbed Hayes. Yep. Just good footwork by Hayes, honestly. Credit Hayes. Handoff Janelle to Kyla, nothing there. Sizes up Bonner. Euro step, smoked it, got her own rebound. Fake, got blocked by Bonner. Outlet. Thomas 1-on-1 or 1-on-2. Barreling. Kick it to Held for 3. Good 3. And it's VB over to Janelle up top. Long 2 over Bonner. Brick. That's the problem with Janelle sometimes. When it misses bad. Thomas, 94 feet. Euro step. Good. We're only up by 5. Danger zone. And it's VB sizing up the defense way up top. Over to Janelle on the pick and pop. Shoots a ridiculously difficult one on Bonner. Bonner gets called for the foul. Phoenix coach can't believe it, and they might challenge this. Are they going to challenge this? No challenge. Janelle's got to make them pay. Got to make all 3 of these. Hits the first. Hits the second. Someone needs Thomas to sit for a little bit. Why is that? You got a bet too? Hits the third. There you go, Janelle. You take a tough shot like that, you better make all 3. I'm just saying. And downhill, McConney smokes a layup. Look out. Kyla nearly just got stolen by McConney, but got it to VB, luckily. And up top is Hayes again. She fakes a step back over to Janelle for 3. No good. Rebound, Kyla. Oh, left wide open. A mistake by McConney. And a timeout by the Phoenix coach. Got away with one there. So we got a 64-54 game. Q3 2:18 to go. You have Thomas less than 30 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's see. Let's check out Thomas. 4 rebounds, 6, 10, 17, 32. I count 32, but I don't know. My math is unreliable. Oh, my fault. I counted rebounds. My fault. 13, yeah, 28. Sit down. Wow. Meanwhile, Veronica Burton is now at 23 points, 9 for 11 free throws. Pretty good. TV broadcast stayed at Chase Center. Oddly. Alyssa Thomas to set the table, much to Slim Bones' chagrin. Gets the screen, kick spray, and she throws it out of bounds. We got lucky that the Mercury couldn't catch her laser pass. Veronica up top. a flare by Tip Hayes. Jab step, bye-bye held, foul. And I believe we're in bonus by now. Yes. They don't put the bonus up when they should, but she knew it. Just picking on weak defenders. Oh, it's not bonus yet. All right. Good job by KPIX. Oh, it is bonus. Bad job by KPIX. You should have had the bonus slide up beforehand, just like Tip knew already. You got to put the bonus slide up before the fifth foul, not on the fifth foul. Anybody that's had to score keep a men's rec league game knows that. But do they hire these people to run TV broadcasts? No, they don't. Get more basketball people in basketball, please. In any case, free throw good, and Tip Hayes, 2 free throws good. We are back up by 12 with 1:55 to go. Third quarter, plenty of game left. McConney and Gabby up top. Brochant over to Mac. Mac inside to McConney. Doubled by Kiah. Good job. Back out to Held. Held drives on VB. Doubled by Kiah. Over to Mac. Late clock. Fade away. Good. Mac finally hit a bucket. Been a while. Tip Hayes catch. Left open for 3. Break it. Inside to Bonner, draws 3, out to Held for 3, missed it. We got lucky. That's not a good choice to go triple Bonner. And VB. Tip Hayes screen goes away. Over to Kiah. Kiah looking for the pin down with Tip Hayes. It's a handoff. Held falls down, wanted a foul. Tip Hayes chose to pass the ball inside to Kiah. Nobody was there. Turnover. What are you doing? And it's Bonner left side. Reset up top. McConney and VB. Screen Mac. And VB stays. Wow. Good defense. Up. Held. Beats Tip. Baseline. Gosh. Hit Tip. 27 seconds. $66-58, 8-point lead. I thought we've had so many defensive breakdowns tonight. Ja with the pick and pop. VB just goes strong. Went for the layup. Max swats it. Here they come. At the buzzer, Brochant hits a 3 with 2.4. Huge mistake. VB from half court. Nope. $66-61, very disappointing quarter for the Valkyries. What was it at halftime again? Let's check. It was, whoops. A 17-point lead became 5. Let's take a commercial break. Be right back. If you're on Let's Go Valkyries, you're probably immune to the commercial breaks, but man, I'm a little pissed. That was like, they just let up. Tip Hayes settling, and I don't even know what just happened. Let me look at my notes. Well, we were up 15 with 5:29 to go. And then Alyssa Thomas woke up, got an and one, cut it to 9. And then it's been flirting with a 5-point lead ever since then. Yeah, we're having, Janelle taking tough shots, although she made one of them and got fouled on another. But our addiction to tough shots, I don't know why we do that. And then Hayes bricked an open three, which he didn't necessarily need to shoot. Our defense went down a notch. Yeah, Hayes threw the ball away. Hayes, once again, held for a baseline cut and jumper. And then they just got the three on the break just now. Strange. How did we get so many people betting? That's crazy. You need Janelle to make one more three. 2 for 4. Oh, interesting. And Alyssa to stay under 31.5. Whew. That one's a nail biter. She's at 28 still. If it's points, rebounds, assists. All right, here we go. Q4 just started VB. Screen Kiah. And gets to the elbow. Back out. Janelle. Handoff. Gabby. Gabby sizes up. Says, go away. Let me go one-on-one on Brochant. Goes left. Bonner doubles. Fadeaway good. Gabby Williams with the superstar move to bail us out once again. (68-61) post up Mac. Kick it to Bonner in the corner as Thomas is on the bench resting. Back to Mac inside. Brick it. She was open. (13-foot brick. Gabby screen Kiah. Makani stays on her. Another screen. Gets down the downhill. Foul. Foul on Mac. How many fouls on Mac? Only 2. They only got Nogic and Held are in foul trouble. And those are the ones where we've got Veronica hunting those matchups. Probably will happen again later in the game. Gabby misses a free throw. Alyssa Thomas back in the game. Uh-oh. You need 5 rebounds for Gabby? Yeah. Made the second one. 69-61. Valkyries. Up top and Alyssa. Over to Makani. Sets a pick. Thomas gets it back. Back to Makani. Close out by Kiah. Foul. Kiah wants a review or a challenge. Twirl in the finger. Thomas to Makani J. Foul on Kiah. Wants challenge. And the assistant says challenge it. Assistant nod her head. So we got a timeout. Is Mercury going to make a comeback? I hope not. As we are, let's go Valkyries and let's go Warriors. Well, Thomas is back in the game, by the way, so you're lucky they don't count assists on free throws. So we got a timeout challenging this, and I would imagine you don't challenge this unless you're absolutely sure that you're going to win it, and it's 69-61. pretty sure we're going to win this one with 8:45 to go. Challenge coming up. Well, let's do another poll just for fun. Who you got for game 4 Spurs Knicks? We will be on Let's Go Warriors live watch party. McConney was at 17. I don't know. People are voting for, only got one vote. As I said before, I'm rooting for the Knicks for selfish reasons. Want to do more Warriors draft videos. And I don't think the Knicks will get back all that easily. It's hard. And so they better take advantage of this one time that the Spurs are kind of young, because the Spurs are going to gain tons of experience with this finals, and they'll probably be back at some point. Wemby pissing you off? Well, not last game, right? He stepped up. Oh, that's a block, but that's going to be a block out of bounds by Kiah. So she blocked it. Replay shows probable block. Out of bounds, though. So it's going to be baseline inbound, I would hope. This is part of the rule book where I don't really trust, the people that make the rules, i.e. Adam Silver. It should not be a jump ball. I mean, you rule this a block out of bounds. By the way, there's Yosite, and she hasn't played yet. And I don't know if she will. For the love of the game, I don't want this to be a jump ball, because Kiah blocked the ball out of bounds. It's a non-foul. It should be Phoenix ball. But I am a Valkyries fan, so I guess I'm not complaining. I just want basketball to be officiated correctly. I love the game too much, more so than rooting for one team or another. But all right, Valkyries get a chance to get the ball, and ball don't lie. Mac won the tip to Held, so that was interesting. And Held gets a push shot, no good. Mac put back and one. Oh boy, that's the worst possible outcome. So you shouldn't have challenged that, I guess. Crazy sequence of events. Mac misses a free throw. So it is 69-63. Wow. Back to 6-point game. Gabby drives. Oh, it's a charge. Oh, no. Oh, she clipped Copper in the face. Didn't look like a charge because, Gabby looks like a gazelle out there going downhill. I don't know. I need to see another replay. Oh, it's on Kiah Stokes on the screen. Kiah, bad screen. Copper turns the corner, finds Alyssa Thomas, foul, and somehow in amongst three bodies, Thomas actually got a shot off that hit the banker and missed. But she's so strong. It's insane. Oh man, this would be just a disastrous if we lost somehow. Plenty of time to go. Alyssa hits the first. It should not be 69-64 right now. I think it was Kyla Charles. No, it's Kiah Stokes. We're going to go small. KT sub in for Kiah. Second one short. Missed it. Janelle barely got the rebound against Bonner. 69-64. That's a big miss. Thomas now, especially for a dude that has, she's stuck at 29. 2 for 4 on free throws. You're relieved. A VB late against Held. 1-on-1. Down the lane. Push shot. Banker good. VB getting the opportunity to run the show. A baller's dream. 71-64. Held. Uses a pick from Thomas. Kick it to Mac. Handoff. Nope. Out to Copper. Screen Mac. Janelle's there to help. Switch. Oh, gets past Janelle. Smoked the layup. Got her own rebound. Kyla blocked it. Rebound KT. Good job by Kyla. And it'll be VB and Held. Screen KT to the nail. Kick it KT. Wide open 3. In and out. 7:04 to go. Over to Copper corner. Kyla, she told Thomas to come by. She goes back door. Nothing there. Thomas, kick out Bonner 3. Oh, swish. Bonner clutch 3. Cuts it to 4. Thomas with the assist. So I think it was Thomas' assist. I think you're toast, buddy. Janelle couldn't catch it. Bad pass, VB. What are we doing? And another 3-ball. Missed it. Got lucky. Was that Bonner? Forget. Yeah, I think it was. It was a heat check. VB using the KT screen. Nothing there. Held and Bonner. Good defense, Bonner. 3-ball Gabby. Bails us out. Gabby for 3. Or is that VB? They're showing VB. I thought it was Gabby. My fault. I got to watch the replay on the laptop. Thomas downhill against KT. Bucket good. Yeah, it was Gabby. I don't know why they, I guess because VB got the assist. I don't know. Up by 5. Gabby, great lead pass to Janelle. 2 extra passes. VB wide open 3. No good. Oh, that sucks. And Thomas pummels VB. Oh, foul on VB. And Thomas thought that VB flopped, and she won that battle. You know, Thomas is very demonstrative when she doesn't agree with something, which is a lot of the time. But are we in bonus? I don't think so. Should be side out, but I'm not sure. I love basketball in general. Yeah, absolutely. Why else would I do live streams for the NBA Finals when we're Let's Go Warriors? Okay. Out to Copper, over to Thomas and KT. Handoff, Makani. Thomas and Gabby. Lost the ball, got it back. Over to Bonner for 3. Shot clock violation. They screwed up again. That's like 3 times tonight they've gotten shot clock violation. That is crazy. Under 5 minutes to go. Valkyries up by 5. VB and Makani. Here comes a screen from Janelle. Goes away from it, goes middle. Containment. Bonner switches out over to Gabby. It's the Gabby save us offense. She crosses over on Copper. It's one-on-one. It's fadeaway. It's no good. Kayla Thornton rebound. Dribbles out to VB. VB trying to go one-on-one. Makani. Just step back for a three. Why not? It's short. Rebound Thomas. Thomas collecting all the stats. And kickball by KT. Side out coming up. Ah. 74-69 on the kickball. GSV 54, 74-69. Q4, forgot to look at the time. 4:11 left. Nail biter. Dang, shouldn't even be this close, I feel like. Because the Valkyries were in control. And like I said, last quarter, they just... then you got to look at the big picture. This is an expansion team. Second year. We have an established identity, which is supposed to be defense, which means we don't really have an offensive identity yet. And there's no like go-to guy other than Veronica save us or Gabby save us. And so if they can't save you, then you don't really have a system. Janelle attempt a three 2 more times. Interesting. She does attempt a lot of threes. I think you're going to get it somehow. I don't know. Maybe I've jinxed it at that point. Let's check our Discord server. To join the Discord server, you get, it's free. Actually, there is a VIP section up here for all these feeds. But the WNBA one, the feed is free. So check the pinned comment. Caitlin Chen has not seen the floor since turning the ball over. Yep, she just didn't have a good game. Another DNP. Oh well, I mean, we gotta win some games. Then we can worry about spreading out the minutes. All right. Man, we got a lot of betters in the comments, huh? Okay, up by 5. And we had a kickball, so shot clock's at 16, though. Entry past Thomas, baseline against KT. We need some defense. 3-ball Copper. Oh, good. Over Janelle. Design play. Smart play by the Phoenix coach. Thomas baseline to pin in for Copper 3. Man, we're only up by 2. Gabby around the curl. Layup. Banker good. Gabby saved us. Up by 4. Copper attack. Banker missed it. Good defense, Kyla. Rebound, VB. 3-ball, Janelle. In and out. Foul by Kyla. No, Kyla got fouled, and they're jawing at each other. They don't agree with each other. So that was a ticky-tack foul by Kiah, it turns out. Phoenix ball. Thomas looking to be the fulcrum. Handoff to Copper, down the lane, kick it. They swing it 2 times, 3 times. Up top, 3 by McConney. Wow. And that was with good pressure. $76-75. We might trail for the first time since like 2-0. Gabby and VB with the interference, and Copper checks VB for a foul. We are not in bonus yet. 2:50 to go. Not a good foul by Copper, but look at the extra swings. Kick spray, swing, swing over jaw on the 3 ball. Despite the good closeout. Thornton up top, looking for Gabby. Handoff. Gabby and Bonner up top. Gives it up to Kiah, gets it back. Gets downhill. Fadeaway. 1 leg. Missed it. Janelle rebound. Out to VB. 2:33 to go. Over to Gabby. Fake a 3. Drive in. Find Kiah. At the rim. Good. What a find by Gabby. And Alyssa Thomas drives. They're not going to count this one. She banked it in. There was a foul on the ground by Veronica. Golly. Forgot how to type. We're in the penalty, so Thomas is at the line, smokes a free throw. And makes 1 of 2. And it's Gabby downhill again. Kick it, but deflected. Oh, Kiah saved it. All the way out to Veronica. Extra pass, Kayla for 3. Got it. So it all caused by Gabby getting downhill. $81-76. 2 ball. Woo. McConney gives the no or small. Too small on Kayla. Kayla's not too small. Or that's Copper, actually. Was that Copper or McConney? McConney. Oh, Gabby again. Right side and 1 layup. Banker. What a sequence. That was nuts. That was Copper. Yeah, it's the old football play is what I call it, where VB dribble up, shovel pass, and a run through by Gabby downhill, right side. Hard to defend that when you've got the running start. And we saved that. Nakase saved that for the end. For clutch time. Thomas inside spin, deflected by Janelle, stolen by VB. Looks like we got this one in the bag. We're going to try that football play one more time. Gabby will pull up. Short. Says my bad. So same play, VB to Gab, pull up 3, miss. Timeout Phoenix, up by 6 with 104. GSV 84-78. Q4 104. You needed Gabby one more rebound. Let's see. 3 rebounds. One more Makani point. You were probably excited when I said Makani jumper good. No, but it was copper. you need overtime. +8. Wow. Is Gabby on the court? Yep. She's on the court. There's only 104 left. You need her to get 4 rebounds? Wow, Veronica, 8 assists. Look at that line, 25, 3, and 8. 9 for 11 on free throws is pretty awesome. Gabby with 24. Wow. She had 27 last game. All right, it's Thomas on the pinch, handoff Copper, kick it back out, Makani and Gabby. Kyla Charles blitzes out over to Brochant, inside to Thomas. Score it and 1. How does she do it? Thomas is just bowling a China shot. Oh, this game's not over. Golly. 84-80. Thomas inside. Gabby gambled. And 1 contortion versus Veronica. How many fouls on V? 5 fouls. Oh, no. Hits the free throw, 84-81. 48 seconds, plenty of time in a 1-possession game. VB, same play, over to Gabby. Doubled. VB, make her miss league, missed it. Gabby rebound, huge rebound. And she's going to try and take Copper one-on-one. Kick it to Kyla for 3. Air ball, Bonner. Oh, no. And it's left side Thomas. Oh, she threw it to Gabby by accident, and they have to foul. 11 seconds left. And Thomas is going to be mad at her teammates, as she usually is. Inside out, threw the ball to the other team. Gabby with the steal, trying to go to Copper. Foul. You just need to seal the deal here, Gabby. She's not automatic on the free throws. So you got your 1 rebound by Gabby, pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Misses the free throw. Wow. So, yeah, I got the 4 rebounds. Ah, Gabby. Phoenix will call timeout as Mac came in to get the rebound. So to get the rebound, they'll call timeout. Gabby hits 85-81. This one really too close for comfort, basically. GSV 85-81, Q4, 11.8 seconds left. They'll get to advance the ball. And we'll see what happens. Let's check Discord for some fun. You know, you guys doing the betting. Our Discord has a WNBA feed. It's on Let's Go Warriors, but it's Let's Go Valkyries WNBA. Now, it does have beat writers for the Valkyries, but it also has beat writers for other teams like Alexa Philippou and Cassidy Hetzheimer, who was with, I forgot what team. I think the Lynx, maybe. Here's Eusta's agent. What else? Well, we've got a lot of Valkyries people. I don't think there's another WNBA game on right now, so the nights when there are multiple WNBA games, then you'll see more and more, obviously Indiana Fever, Dallas, Seattle. If I can just name a few off the top of my head. I think I got a Portland Fire beat writer in there, but anyways, a lot of it's covered, and it'll still keep growing as I come across more and more credentialed beat writers. Oh, the link is in the description. I mean, the link, yeah, it's in the description and pinned. So free Discord, sign up through WAP. By the way, here we go. Last play. They go inbound Bonner. 3-ball, missed it. Thomas jumps, and Kyla Charles comes up with it. Kayla fouled by Makani with 4.4, up 4. How many steals did Gabby get? Because another, oh, that's only 1 steal. Okay. Well, this one should be in the bag. Am I a Vegas fan? No, not really, but I have a lot of respect for Asia Wilson and their backcourt of Jackie, Chelsea, and Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, and I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank on that one? Dang, we just played them. Oh, Jewel Lloyd. Kayla Thornton, bucket good. 6-point lead, reset timeout. 87-81, Q4 with 0.4. 04.4. This should be it. Up by 6. The only thing that can go wrong is if you screw up. Copper way up top, handoff Makani, no shot. Okay, whatevs. Running 3, missed it, and the Valkyries win. GSV 87-81 final. We are now 7-5, I believe it is. Let's go check the ESPN.com WNBA standings because it looks better. Yeah, 7-5. The next live I'm going to do is going to be tomorrow. So come and join us tomorrow, Wednesday, June 10th. I'm supposed to speak to someone who is in the Yaxel camp offline, and hopefully I'll have more information about that whole draft process. But yeah, 5:30 p.m. Pacific for Game 4 NBA Finals SAS NYK. That's tomorrow. Live right here, although not live on Let's Go Valkyries. We have a Facebook page that we go live on, and the Substack, which is on letsgowarriors.com, as you can see right here. 0 people from Substack. And again, we have our Discord, and yeah, they're going to cover post-game here, but I'm good. I'm done. I need to go eat dinner and do the recap of this game. So the description of this live stream will change to a recap in about 15-20 minutes. So check that out and maybe see you tomorrow. With that, I will say, from a Warriors perspective, just us 1, 2, 3, Brate, and we'll see you tomorrow. The poll ends with the most of you wanting the Spurs to win. 35 votes. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you next time. The next Valkyries stream will be Thursday. So we've got more Valkyries coming up as well. Take care, and check out the YouTube channel for all your draft news, your off-season moves, all of that. I'm all for going to get Kawhi. Kawhi, get another draft pick, get LeBron. That's a pretty good squad in terms of the Warriors. All right, Justice 1, 2, 3.